Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're watching me from. If today is the first time you're coming across my channel, you are highly welcome. Kindly stay tuned because in this channel you're going to learn a lot of things. I'm your host, Chamaka Gracious. So please kindly sit, relax, and enjoy yourself. Kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please subscribe in this channel so you get notification when next I post my video. And please don't forget to share this wonderful video to your family, to friends, thousands of your friends. Please comment. I love it when you ask me questions, and believe me, I'm always there to respond to your questions. And in this channel, what do? We learn, we relearn, and we unlearn. In this channel, we learn a lot of new things. We relearn things that we've learned before that are not in vogue. We have to do away with that, and we also have to relearn because we are not perfect. It's only a doubt person who stops learning. So as long as you and I is alive, learning is a process and has to continue with you and I. So in this channel, I talked about people reaction and what they don't understand. I'm going to continue. This is going to be a part 2 of that discussion where I talked about maintenance. So if you've not listened to the part 1, kindly go to my videos and watch the video for the part 1 so you can learn and understand what I'm talking about. Okay, like I said, now because there is a rent review in your apartment, you will come up with the idea of, oh, why would the landlord review his rent? Maybe after 3 or 4 years you've been paying a certain amount of money and there is now a review. And if some of you come up, do you know how much I've spent in this house I'm living? I even have to change the tiles, the light they use, they were not good quality to my taste. I have to change it. Do you know that I have to even change the house? I repainted it. Let me even tell you, that is not necessary, my darling. I have to bring this to you. You are doing the maintenance internally to befit your class, to befit your taste. Yes, to befit your standard, because they were not in your standard when you rented it. You think maybe the materials, the fittings were not to your taste, and you want to put in to that good taste you've actually wanted. It's a good thing, very, very nice, but don't use it as a yardstick because the landlord, the property manager did not ask you to paint your house for him. They did not ask you to repaint it because the house was painted before you moved in. Probably it has worn out as a cause of your usage and you decided to repaint it. It is your personal responsibility. It is not the responsibility of the landlord. The tiles were all intact when you moved in. Probably as a cause of your usage, you broke 1 or 2 of the tiles and you decided to change it. Or there wasn't even any cause of usage. You decided that the tiles are not taste enough to your standard of living, to your level, and you said, oh, you want to change it to add value to yourself, to make it standard to yourself. It is not the landlord's responsibility. It is not none of his business. We have to understand this. He has already fixed in the tiles for his house before you rented it. You decided to add value to it, which is nice. You decided to put in those features to make it a standard, to make it high quality to your taste, which is very nice. It had nothing to do with the landlord. So if they review the rent, it has nothing to do because you've added value to it. Some of you have this mindset that, oh, because the landlord has seen that I've increased and worked on my house, that's why he added money to my rent. No. Yes, it's a no. The landlord did not do that because of 1 or 2 things you did, because none of them. Sometimes we don't even come into your house. Yes, most times we don't come into the house. So you need to understand the differences. You need to understand that you are adding value for your own self. You are not adding value to the landlord. You decided to do this. It's not that the landlord forced you to do it. Stop having it as a yardstick. Stop making it as if, oh, you were purposed, you were forced, or there was force for you to do those things. No, you decided. It's your own personal decision. It's got nothing to do with the landlord or the property manager. I believe you've learned something today. I'll be ending this video today. So please, if today is your first time of coming to my channel, kindly stick to this channel. Enjoy this channel. Kindly subscribe to my channel. Please like, share to your lovely ones, and comment. I want to see you ask me a question. I want to see you disagree with me. I want you to share your own opinion. And don't forget, I'm your host. Yes, Chamaka Gracious, your real estate consultant. I will say this. I love you.